About money, they don't know what that's about. Talking about money, we bringing them racks out. Whipping my wrist in the bowl, that's a trap house. Serving them fiends every day, that's a crack house. And we gon' ball all night.
Welcome to another episode of Wrestling the Rap Game. And per usual, I gotta do the line that I get made fun of all the time is we have a special guest in the building. We have Miss Jazz in the building to talk about some wrestling with us. How are you feeling?
I'm great. Thank you so much for having me.
Of course. You know, we still have our truce.
Yeah.
We still have our truce.
We don't even need to get into it, but we got our truce.
We have our truce. Yes, I met you at the NeXT show.
Mm-hmm.
You were with my boy. Shout out to Jay and shout out to Cleveland. You were with the gang, and we figured out that Cleveland is from 63rd.
Very, very much an op. Very much dark energy.
Yes.
But it's okay.
Yes. Had to be on your side for a second because I was with you. On that because he was being very very oppish, very op energy.
Very much.
But and I was like, man, it would be cool to have you on the show. I did see that you had a trial in Dallas.
Yeah.
Did see that. How was that? How was like that tryout?
Oh my gosh, that was so cool. Because ever since I was little, I was watching wrestling.
Mm-hmm.
So growing up in high school when Total Divas was a thing, I was obviously watching that and WWE, and I always told my parents I want to be a wrestler one day.
Mm-hmm.
But I wanted to go to college first, finish that. Once I finished college, I decided well, what am I waiting for now? Let me try out. I actually went on WWE website and literally applied to be a wrestler. And I know a lot of people got reached out to. I did it online, and I actually got a call maybe a few weeks before the Dallas tryout asking if I wanted to join. So it was kind of cool. I only had a few weeks to prep, so I wasn't thinking too much into it. I was honestly just grateful for the opportunity to be there.
Yeah.
And then when I was there, I was like, oh wow, this is really happening. I met Triple H. That was probably the highlight of my year.
Yeah,
honestly.
I'm sure that's probably super cool.
It was amazing. And then the whole time I was there, I was doing my best, and I just kept thinking you know what, no matter what happens, if I get it or I don't, I'm just grateful to be here because this is an opportunity not many people get to have.
No, amen to that. Amen.
Yeah.
I'm sure it was super cool. I'm trying who was in that. I know there was a bunch of people in that in that tryout.
A lot of people. We had 50 athletes there.
But Carter, I think he was in Dallas.
Yeah, he was there with me too.
Yeah.
There was a lot of talented people that I met there. I'm so grateful because now I have friends also that I made from that. And
I think Letty, right? Letty was there too.
Letty was there. Monica, shout out my friend. A lot of cool people that I met, so I'm really happy about that. And then I got invited to the extended tryout in Orlando, probably a month or two afterwards. That was an even better experience because it didn't work out perfectly for me while we were there. I actually ended up not being able to get cleared for the rest of my tryout after I think the first in-ring session. So that was unfortunate, but regardless, I still got to finish the rest of my tryout. Doing the promo stuff was so much fun. I really created a good bond with the girls there at that time because it was only 10 of us compared to 50 when we were in Dallas. You know what I mean?
Smaller group,
smaller group, more intimate. You get more connections, and it was a week long rather than in Dallas when it was 3 days. You know, it was great. I loved it, and there's when I got to really see NXT and become a part of it at once. So it was nice.
Were you already in Orlando?
Yeah, so I live in Orlando.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm from here. So it was kind of perfect that when they asked me to come to the extended trial, I was like, oh, perfect. You guys don't have to fly me out or anything. I'm just down the street. So
okay.
It actually really worked out.
Yeah. I was like, you probably all right, cool.
Right? I was like, this is perfect
whenever you
for
mean to come tomorrow?
Yeah.
So,
I'm ready.
Yeah. So you grew up in the ruthless aggression era, or is it?
No, I mainly grew up watching. I don't really know what the era was, but I mainly grew up watching Jeff Hardy.
Okay.
Triple H, Shawn Michaels,
the mid 2000s,
Undertaker, mid 2000s. Usually,
okay.
I think 2006 is when I started getting into it because I was 8.
Okay.
So 2006 onward.
Okay.
Around there, I actually have a picture of myself from I think 2009. I went to SmackDown Live.
Okay.
And I was sitting I was standing, and you can see Triple H and Shawn Michaels in the ring behind me.
Oh, word.
It wasn't like super close, like I wish. Like I was like all the way up there, but it was such a cute picture to have and see, and then like just to think this year I met both of them. It was amazing.
That's
yeah.
That's like bucket list type.
I know, right? Oh my gosh, it was
especially
so
Shawn
amazing.
Michaels. Shawn Michaels is like
A legend.
Yeah, I mean Triple H is a legend too, but
Of
like
course.
Shawn Michaels is just like
both of them.
It's just yeah, I feel like more Triple H. Like Triple H is like people are liking him more, but like Shawn Michaels was always like beloved by everybody.
They're just such the Heartbreak Kid, you know. They're just such an iconic duo.
Yeah,
that like. Oh my gosh, I couldn't. Like when I saw Triple H in Dallas, I literally wanted to hyperventilate because I was like, I didn't think we were going to be able to meet him. I thought it was just a tryout. You know what I mean? You go to the tryout, show up, do your stuff, and then you go. And then when I saw he was actually a part of it and Stephanie was there and a bunch, I was like, wow, like I can't believe this.
Yeah, I'm a grown man, but I would probably don't learn. I would stop exactly what I'm doing right now.
Yeah, exactly.
I'd be like, Brandon, my name is
right. It was crazy. And then Shawn, it was even more cool because it was the extended, but we had the extended tryouts. We had practices in like the NXT training center. So, you know, we're just amongst everybody else that are already signed and on TV. So it was amazing being able to just be practicing in the ring and get out. And Shawn's just standing there like chilling. And then I just can go up to him and be like, hi, like my name's Jazz. I'm part of the extended. It was just so amazing. And he came over, talked to all of us. Like, I didn't think I was going to get to meet him either, you know?
Yeah.
It's just, it was two different types of tryouts, like every time I went, but it was just such a great experience both times.
Okay.
Yeah. I loved it.
And then when you were growing up, were you a Cena guy?
Not really.
No?
I mean, I love John Cena.
Because that's like his he ran that.
That was his era. Yeah. I love John Cena, but I definitely wouldn't say he was like my favorite.
Okay.
I was a more Undertaker girl. That was my favorite of all time wrestler, Undertaker for sure.
Did you go to the Mania out here?
What'd you say?
Did you go to Mania?
When WrestleMania was in Orlando, I actually lived in Georgia. I went to college to wrestle.
Wait, in 2008 too?
In 2008? Oh, when I was little, no.
Oh, okay.
But the one in like what, 2017?
Yeah.
Yeah, I was in Georgia. So I didn't get to go.
That sucks.
But I watched it for sure.
Yeah, no, I'm sure you probably went crazy when like Jeff Hardy came out.
I started crying. I have a video. I was in college with my roommate, like not crying, like actually, but like I was so excited.
Yeah.
And my roommate literally has a video of me like crying. I was like, I love Jeff Hardy. I can't believe.
And I think that was like Undertaker. Like then we thought he was gonna retire too.
Yeah, it was a big deal.
Yeah,
I should have been there, but
did you go to Mania this year in Dallas? This was already in Dallas.
No, so our tryout actually ended literally the day right before WrestleMania. I think it was from like Tuesday to Friday. I'm not sure. WrestleMania started Saturday. Yeah. So we all flew back Friday. The only people that got to stay were whoever got signed like immediately, like from right after the tryout ended.
Yeah. So like Valerie.
Yeah. No, I don't know
her. The one she was in Bellator. She was the MMA fighter.
She wasn't in my tryout.
Oh
class.
no. Okay.
Yeah, no. She maybe was at WrestleMania.
Okay.
But she wasn't in my tryout class.
Oh, got you.
I don't. Yeah, I didn't meet her then. I think, but she knows people from my tryout class.
Got
I believe.
You.
But no, she wasn't in mine. But yeah, it was cool.
Have you been able to go to a Mania?
I've never been to WrestleMania.
Oh man,
I need to put that on my bucket list.
Yes, yes. I took my sister to that Mania in 2017.
Really?
And that was her first Mania.
Oh wow!
And she was like, "This is like the coolest thing like
I need to
ever."
Go.
It's so.
No, I've only been to SmackDown and Royal Rumble.
Oh,
but I've never been to a
though.
WrestleMania.
That Rumble is a cool thing too.
Yeah.
Was that the AJ one?
When AJ Styles premiered in like 2016. Yeah, I went with my dad. It was so much fun.
Yeah.
I loved it.
In Orlando too, which is pretty cool. And being like, I guess that being the home of TNA, I guess. Did you watch TNA? No?
I only watched WWE. I didn't watch TNA. I don't watch AEW.
You don't watch AEW?
Yeah. I never like started it. My dad does. My dad watches AEW, but I've always just watched WWE.
Yeah.
But I wouldn't I wouldn't not watch it. I just like, I don't know, I'm just WWE girl.
Did you buy the games? Were you like
Okay, so I didn't have a video game console growing up. However, when I grew up in my neighborhood, it was a bunch of other little kids and we all watched WWE. I was the only girl. So all the boys had like the like PlayStation 2 or like whatever. So we would play like WWE 2K. I don't even remember what year it was because it was so long ago. But I remember we would play it. I would just play it if I was ever over at their houses and stuff. But it was fun. I remember I would like try to make my own little character, and I would always want to be a diva, and I would always make the little divas championship belt for myself and stuff. But yeah, no, I never actually like played on myself because I don't have a game console. So. And
who's your favorite diva around that time?
So back then, I really liked Beth Phoenix. Let me think. Oh my gosh, this is so long ago. I really liked Maurice. I just loved her little hair flip that she did.
Yeah.
I love Maurice. My dad loved Mickey James. So like I always would just root for Mickey James in general. Let me think. Who else back then? She wasn't really in the time where I was watching mainly, but looking back on stuff, I really like Lita.
Okay.
A lot. And plus she did a lot of stuff with Edge and everything like that. So, and Edge was one of my favorites. So definitely back then, those girls for sure.
Okay.
Yeah.
You were, I know like the era, like I know it was like the Bellas and AJ Lee, Paige, which kind of upset that Paige is in AEW now, but.
Yeah, I heard she is now. Good for her. But she's like Soraya now.
Yeah. Kind of hurt.
Oh, I love Paige.
Kind of.
She used to live in Orlando. I wonder if she still does.
She's in Jacksonville now. It's just a tear.
Okay.
Come down.
We love you still, Paige.
Yes.
But yeah, I love those girls. I watched Total Divas obviously around that time, so that was nice too. I would love to meet Natalya one day. I just feel like she's such a legend. Like
she's just gonna hug you.
Yeah. I just feel like if I met her, like she would just be like the nicest. Like, not that any of the other women superstars aren't nice, but I just feel like she's just the most nurturing.
Yeah.
Obviously.
She's like I mean, she's been there the longest.
Yeah.
So she's probably like.
She just seems like she has such a nurturing personality. Like, I just want to hug her one day. Yeah. If I ever meet her. Hopefully.
So you started wrestling this year?
No. So I went to college for wrestling. Amateur wrestling.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Wow.
I did amateur wrestling my last 2 years of high school, and then senior year I got recruited by Emmanuel College in Georgia to go wrestle. So that's when I moved to Georgia. I ended up deciding that I just wanted to transfer to UCF for my last 2 years of college. So I wrestled for 2 years in college, 2 years in high school. So overall 4, probably 5 years with summers and all that. And then, when I was back here, the thought of trying out for WWE kind of like just, fled me because I was just with college and hanging out with friends and stuff. And then one day I was just realizing, I was like, wait, like I can try out now. Like I graduated college. I did everything I was supposed to do. Like what's stopping me? And so that's when I decided I want to do pro wrestling.
You hear this, guys? She did amateur wrestling. She will take your ass out. She will take your ass out.
I don't know. I might be a little rusty, but I think I got it. I still got it in me.
That's a front. She's dying. She hopes one of y'all try some, so she put you in a pretzel. She's dying for one of you guys to try her. Just wait. But
let me bring it back.
see, I told you she was fronting over here. Obviously, you talked about NXT. You have any favorites in NXT?
Yeah, of course. Definitely Trick Mello Gang.
Okay,
for sure, a fan.
Yes,
Trick Williams and Carmelo are a great team. So those are for sure the most entertaining people, in my opinion, on NXT. Definitely my favorites. So of course those two. I definitely love Lash Legend. She was the woman in NXT that caught my eye the first.
Yeah, I could see. I can see she's very much.
She's that girl. Like I don't know. I just love her. I love her style. For our promos, actually, they allowed us to pick someone on the NXT roster to do a promo against, and I just wanted to pick Lash so bad because like I love her so much. So I was like, you got to pick someone that you give your props to. You know what I mean? So all the women are definitely great there, but definitely Lash Legend, Trick Williams, Carmelo, my favorites right now.
And I also still believe that Odyssey Jones should be the next NXT champion.
Shout out to Odyssey. He's cool. He was like one of the nicest people at the extended tryouts towards me and all the tryout girls.
I love that guy.
Yeah, he was really cool.
And I feel like he's gonna come back. And I feel like his days are numbered. I'm sorry.
Ooh. Well, we'll see.
I hope our truce doesn't break over this.
Nah, we know what the truce is about, so we're
okay. I'm just saying, I'm gonna be on Team Odyssey when this happens.
That's fine.
So I don't know if you're gonna
all
be
in good fun.
I don't know if you're gonna be on Team Braun.
I don't know. We'll figure it out.
I'm sure it's gonna be a tough one.
It probably will, because Odyssey was really nice to me too.
Yeah.
So I don't know.
I would help Odyssey. Like if he needed me to.
Okay.
Like to beat up Braun. I would help jump him.
I think this is just about your hatred for Braun.
I just want a couple licks. I just want a couple. Just want a couple. Just a couple. Just
okay.
Just
Okay.
Just want to, I want my friend to be champion. But
I get it.
But I'll be. Oh, you know what? It's anybody but Braun. I would be okay with anybody but Braun being champion.
I don't mind it. I don't got no problems with it. Obviously, there could be other people that could be the champion, and I would still have no problems
Carmelo,
with it. But
Carmelo Hayes.
There we go.
I feel like I know me and I don't know if Cleveland was here for that. Oh yeah, Cleveland was here for that part. But we said that we feel like if Melo doesn't win the ladder match,
he could go for the NXT.
I feel like he should beat Braun for it.
Okay.
And then Trick go for the North American title.
That would be nice. Little NXT bloodline action right there.
And then, we could send Braun to 205 Live or something.
Okay.
NXT Europe send him on some.
Well, I'm always for the elevation of Trick Mello Gang, so whatever we got to do to get that to happen.
Send Braun to AEW.
Oh my gosh.
I'll be all for that.
Braun, I didn't say any of this. This is all his hatred right here.
I don't hate him personally.
Of course not.
No. I don't hate him personally. I like other people more than you. Okay. Very much.
Okay.
Are you going for I'm sure they have I don't know when is their next trial? It's probably like, is it Rumble or Mania?
No idea yet. I have no idea. I gotta look into it because I didn't want to harass them too much right after I just did my extended, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And so I don't know. I'm gonna look into it a little bit right now. I'm kind of focused on some other things right now. But ultimately, I do want to try my best to go out for another tryout. If it doesn't work out, it's fine. But I just trust in God's planning. So,
amen.
We're gonna figure that out soon.
Amen.
Hopefully sooner than later.
Amen.
Yeah.
Hopefully in LA.
Hopefully that would be nice, right?
Mania, LA, Hollywood tryout. That'd be
lit.
Just saying. I hope so. I hope you.
I hope so. I did it once. I can do it again.
Yeah.
We got this.
Yeah. Now, did you, when you had your tryout and like you weren't clear for the rest of the extended tryout, is it because you took a bump and?
Yeah. So the first in-ring went well. I loved it. It went great. Then we did strength and conditioning. Went well. Went great. We had our second in-ring of the day and we just started doing rolls and I just started getting a headache and I was like, ooh, this is a bad headache. It was just more of it just felt, I think personally, it was just more of your body's not used to this. So this is your first day doing it. So obviously your head's going to react a little bit. So I just went and let the medical team know, just in case it was anything serious. I would not want to be continuing and end up hurting myself even more. So I just let them know what was going on, my symptoms, everything like that. They told me to take the second in-ring session off, come back the next day to see, let's do a concussion test and see what's going on. Next day, completely fine. My headache was gone. My symptoms were gone. Everything was cool. I was like, all right, cool. I'm ready. I was like, I'm ready to compete for the rest of the week. But unfortunately, when we did the concussion test, all my symptoms were gone. However, he said he did notice something weird that was going on with my eyes. I'm not sure exactly what it was. So it wasn't official that I had a concussion. However, WWE Medical really wants to take things seriously with us, which I totally understand. And they weren't sure to let me compete for the rest of the week. So they just in turn just didn't clear me to be safe. Which ultimately it did make me really upset. Obviously, I was ready. I showed up ready, dressed, everything to compete. And I knew it would hinder my chances of, getting signed and getting in there. But ultimately, I feel like everything happens for a reason. And at the end of the day, I'd rather them look out for my health rather than just send me out there and then watch something worse could happen to me. So that's why I'm hoping that, everything happened the way it was supposed to happen. And maybe I'm just meant to come back at a later time.
Amen to that.
Yeah,
I'm sorry that happened though.
It's okay. Of course, I was upset about it at the time, but I feel like, don't cry because it's over. Just smile because it happened. So.
Amen.
Exactly. I'll be back hopefully.
No, hopefully. You'll be back.
I will be back.
You'll be back.
Y'all will see me.
Yes. Well, before we know it, she'll be she's gonna have the performance center shirt.
Right?
Right in front of the NeXT logo.
Oh my gosh. Hopefully. Let's do it.
2023. 2023.
Jazz will be back.
Do you already have like a persona in your head?
I was Diamond.
Okay.
I was Diamond. In Dallas, I thought of Diamond. And I don't know what made me think of it, but I love the movie The Players Club. I
didn't want to ask.
I love the movie The Players Club, and I was watching it, I think, like a few months before this tryout, and I just loved the character Diamond. I just loved her. And so when we were sitting there in the room, I was like, well, what do I like? And I do like wearing a lot of like little like sparkly things. Yeah. Like I had a bunch of sparkly stuff around my car, a bunch of sparkly little jewelry accessories around my room, and I was like, why don't I just be Diamond? I have a whole diamond emoji on my social media stuff. I was like, let's just be Diamond. And it ended up really working because I was able to really incorporate it into my promos. Yeah. I was able to just be, just like that shining little star, be happy all the time. So it kind of worked. So I would hopefully love to stay with that if I could. But so far, I'm Diamond.
Okay. All right. Yeah, I didn't want to ask who from Players Club.
Yeah, of course. You didn't want to like assume that, but that's actually where like the name got caught in my head. Okay. But obviously we're giving it a whole different meaning. So yeah.
Oh, I didn't want to be like from Players Club, but yeah. I'm trying to think. Well, what's her real name? The
actress.
Yeah.
Oh dang, I knew her name too.
Yeah, I just know she's the Brat sister.
I remember her name because I remember she was like beefing with Nicki Minaj. I just forgot her name.
She was.
Yeah. They had like some stupid little thing that they were like, I don't remember though.
I don't think Nicki wants that smoke.
The girl who plays Diamond?
Yeah, because she's gonna get jumped by her and the Brat.
I don't know. I would hope not. Nicki's my favorite rapper. Well, my favorite female rapper.
Really? Are you a Barb?
For sure, a Barb. So don't say anything that could get that truce broken.
I'm from New York, so.
Okay. Yeah. My dad's from New York.
What part?
Bronx.
I'm sorry.
Why?
I don't go uptown.
Oh, okay. I've never been to New York, so I don't know.
Oh, so uptown is like the Bronx and like Harlem, and downtown is Brooklyn and Queens.
Oh, okay.
And I'm from Brooklyn, and Nicki's from Queens. So, are you gonna help her beat up Cardi?
That's not my business.
Okay. But if Nicki called you, are you gonna help her beat up Cardi?
If Nicki called me, I'm showing up regardless of what's going on, what the situation is, what's good, because I'm Nicki Minaj for life. But that is not my business. So until
you gonna leave,
I mind the business that pays me.
You gonna help her give another knot to Cardi?
Oh my gosh, that was such a mess. They're just two talented women. I just hate that they are pitted against each other at this time.
Are they pitted or are they just petty?
I think it was originally the little tension that caused between them was because of the fans pitting them against each other. Probably. That's what I genuinely feel like what happened. And then things just fueled the fire for their whole rivalry.
Now they're just too far gone.
And now it's too far gone. You can't reconnect it. So, yeah. But two talented women. But I'm definitely a Nicki Minaj fan for sure. Okay. Over everybody.
Over Beyonce too.
Well, Beyonce's not a rapper.
No, but
Beyonce's the.
But it's like
they're in like the same. It's like the same. You know what I mean? They're kind of in the same group as like the greatest of their.
Wait, categories. Are you strictly a Barb?
Strictly a Barb? What do you mean? Like, as in I don't like other female rappers?
No, like not just like they all have their own like base, like fan base, like.
Oh, like Beyonce has the Beehive and Nicki Minaj has the Barbs.
And Rihanna has like the Navy. I don't know why hers is the Navy, but
I don't know either. I would say I'm a Beyonce fan though, but I don't think I'm like a Beyonce stan, like how the Beehives consider them. But I'm definitely a Barb. So yeah, I think I'm just a Barb for now.
Okay. Cleveland trying to get me taken out by a Beehive.
Why? What were you saying about her?
He said what he said.
That he thinks Kelly Rowland is better?
Yes.
Okay. I'm just not going to get into this because so in my opinion, and Cleveland might disagree, but I just think that Beyonce is the greatest female performer of our time. Yeah. And if he wants to say Kelly Rowland is better, I'm just going to let him have his wrong opinion because if we're going to speak vocals, that's debatable. Like some people prefer Kelly Rowland's voice and vocal range. Some people prefer
Yeah.
Beyonce's vocal range, but as in performing, you can't tell Beyonce nothing.
He told Jay that that's because he never saw the motivation video.
I've seen it, and it was great. I'm not saying Kelly Rowland's a bad performer, but I just think compared to Beyonce, Beyonce, greatest performer. Period. Greatest female performer of my time.
I gave an argument, but I was like she dances, but she's not good at it. I was like
Beyonce.
No, man, like as far as like a alternative of
okay.
who, like greatest performer, I was like Mary J. Blige is super slept on.
I love Mary J. Blige. I want to see her so bad at concert. I feel like that'll be so much fun.
She's going on tour.
And yeah, and that's another thing. Like you got to think, like, would I rather go to a Beyonce concert or a Kelly Rowland concert? I'm gonna go see Beyonce every time. Like you know what I mean? Like no offense to Kelly Rowland, she's very talented, but it's Beyonce.
But
like you have to go see Beyonce.
If you had to choose between Beyonce and Mary J. Blige, who are you going to see?
I'm choosing Beyonce.
Really?
I love Mary J. Blige though, but I'm choosing Beyonce.
I'm not gonna lie. I'm going to Mary J.
Really?
I want to be in the crowd singing "Be Without You."
Okay.
I will be gladly a grown man singing "Be Without You."
Yeah.
And No More Drama. I love No More Drama.
One. That is good. I would really like to see Mary J. live. I think she's going on tour. Is she not?
She's going on tour with Ella Mai and Queen Naija.
Oh, I love those two girls. Are they coming to Orlando?
I think so.
Okay, then I'm gonna go. It's settled. I'm gonna go because I always said I wanted to see her, and then I think I saw a video of her performing, and it was like showing that she was going on tour. I think I saw that, and I said, "Oh, if she comes to Orlando, I want to go."
Yeah.
Okay, then say less. I'll be there.
I saw Ella Mai live, and that was cool.
Me too. She's really talented.
You saw her in Orlando? Where'd you see her at?
She was at UCF Homecoming 2017.
Really? I was there for that too.
Really?
Yeah, with her and A$AP Ferg. Yes.
I was there. I love concerts, so
yes,
it was a free concert. Why not?
Exactly. Oh well, it was a free for me.
Well, for me.
Yeah. We already got into the music, so who do you listen to when you're in the gym or when you're working out or something?
So my favorite rapper is Drake. Ultimately,
okay,
that's my favorite rapper, and I'm not just a bandwagoner. He's been my favorite rapper since
Degrassi.
No, he's been my favorite rapper since I was about 10. Like whenever he came out with Young Money, that's when I started getting into.
Like Best Ever Had.
Yeah, because obviously I'm like 10 years old. I'm not listening to mixtapes. Like I don't know about that stuff.
Feel that.
Like I had to wait until he came out to know about him. You know what I mean? So sorry, I wasn't an OG fan, but I was also 10 years old. Like what was I gonna do? But once I heard him on Young Money, Bedrock, once that came out, I was like, oh, I love this guy. That's when him and Nicki both kind of came out.
Were flirting with each other.
Yeah, that's when they both came out, and that's when I became a major Nicki Minaj stan. I was crazy. I had posters of her, would dress up as her.
You had the Barbie chain?
No, I wish. And then I turned into a major Drake stan, around right after Take Care, high school, 2012.
Yeah.
I was a major Drake stan. And I remember that was when everybody was hating on Drake. There was a big time period where everybody hated Drake for some reason. Everybody was always talking crap about him, saying he's sensitive, saying he's this, saying he's that.
It was a little bit.
I mean, yeah, but he was talented nonetheless. And then I just feel like everybody wanted to pick on him. And so everyone just did that just because everybody else was doing it. Let's pick on him.
You know why that happened, right?
Because of the started from the bottom.
Well, that too. But it was because, I don't know if you knew this, but you know that Diddy smacked him and separated his shoulder?
No. I never heard that though.
Yeah, this is why I'm scared for Kanye right now. But but yeah, so that's and also he was also he also had to hit his problems with Common and stuff.
Oh yeah, but like I said, I was little. I didn't really care about any of that stuff. I just didn't like how, and also I was little, so every other little kid is just talking about Drake. They don't even know about that stuff either. They're just talking to talk. You know what I mean?
I mean that's why grown people hate it.
Yeah,
because it's how do you have a problem with Common?
Common's
he's the ultimate. Yeah. So it's how do you have a problem with Common?
I don't know. But like I said, I didn't even know about it when I was little. I was just loving his music. And so even during that little hate train that was going around with Drake, I was still his fan, still wearing his shirt, going to his concert. I loved him. So right now, Drake is definitely my favorite rapper. But I'm very into Lil Baby right now and Rod Wave. Those are probably my next two.
Okay.
When it comes to male rappers, for sure.
Now, how crazy do you go when freestyle comes on?
Ooh, I have a video you don't want to see. Because I went to see Lil Baby in concert with my best friend last year, and Freestyle was obviously the last song he performed. So it was just everyone went
Still
crazy.
to this day, that's his last song.
Yeah, it's always his last song.
Yeah.
It's like Meek Mill and Dreams and Nightmares. It's like you have to perform your signature song.
Yeah.
Because that's what everybody's looking forward to.
Yep.
Singing that. That's his anthem at this point. So it was crazy.
Yeah.
It was so much fun.
Did you go to his show or his concert with him and Chris Brown?
No, I went to the one where him and Lil Durk. I think it was
Okay.
October 2021. Yeah. Last year.
Chris Brown has like endless anthems.
Hits.
Like No Guidance is gonna age amazing.
I love that song. Him and Drake, they killed it. Obviously, because Drake. So
yeah, Drake was definitely the highlight of that song.
Yeah.
But No Guidance is gonna age amazing. No Guidance is gonna age like Lovers and Friends.
You think so?
Yes.
I would hope so, because I love that song.
That song is amazing.
That was like the anthem of the summer when it came out.
And they didn't win. You know that?
They didn't win what?
They didn't win Song of the Year.
What, at the Grammys?
At any award show. They didn't win Song of the Year. Disrespectful.
Yeah.
It's that Drake hate.
It's the Drake hate.
It's the Drake hate.
It's the Drake hate.
You like
Shout out to
Views?
him. Views?
Yeah.
The album?
Yes.
It's not my favorite. I do like it. I'll listen to it, but it's not my favorite album out of Drake.
Is it Drake's worst album?
I don't think so.
What do you think is his worst album?
Y'all might hate me for this, but I genuinely don't care for More Life.
Really?
Yeah, I don't know why. I think my favorite is Nothing Was the Same.
I'm not mad at that.
I think Nothing Was the Same is my favorite. Take Care obviously is really good. And I love
You like Certified Lover Boy?
I love Certified Lover Boy. I think he killed it with that. I don't think you can ever go wrong with any Drake album. Not that I say More Life isn't good. It's like I have of it. You know what I mean? Because there's some songs on there. Honestly.
Did you like Honestly Never Mind?
Honestly, never mind. I was just gonna say maybe that's a little under More Life, because at least with More Life there was a few more. I had like at least like 5 or 6 songs I really liked on More Life. With Honestly Never Mind, I only have like 3 that I really like.
Is Blem one of those songs?
Blem on More Life? Yeah. Galchester, I think that was on there. I like that one too. There was Pink Diamonds. Or no. What was it with Young Thug?
Ice Melts.
Ice Melts. Why did I say Pink Diamonds? I don't know why I said Pink Diamonds. I knew it was something icy. Yeah, Ice Melts with Young Thug. Yeah, there's like I said, there's a few on More Life I like, but the whole album, there's not really. I don't really want.
I like
to
Passion
listen
Fruit
to it
too.
Through. Yeah, that was a good song.
I like Passion Fruit. I feel like if every song from Honestly Never Mind was like Passion Fruit, I would be with it.
Yeah, that's kind of the vibe it's trying to give.
Yeah, it didn't get there. It didn't get there. I only listened to one song from that album.
Yeah,
and it's Jimmy Cooks.
Jimmy Cooks.
And only because 21 Savage is it's amazing.
I feel like I love Drake. I just feel like he releases albums so quickly, like with in between each other, to where it's like kind of like like I'm just like I still was running Certified Lover Boy on repeat, and then all of a sudden he dropped Honestly Never Mind in like 6 months. I'm like, Jesus.
Yeah.
Right? So I was like, you need to give me some time.
Yeah.
And then I don't really care for Honestly Never Mind. So in my head, I'm still thinking of Drake's last album with Certified Lover Boy. Like I forgot about Honestly Never Mind. I feel like we need time to process it a little bit.
The album came on, you like Honestly Never Mind. Just like, cool.
It's cool.
Yeah, no, I know everybody talks about Sticky. I don't like Sticky.
It's okay. I like okay, so the thing is, I feel like with Honestly Never Mind songs, it's more of like vibes, not that I would want to listen to just driving in my car. And a lot of the times, a lot of music I enjoy is because I can sit in my car by myself and love it. A lot of the music on Honestly Never Mind, I wouldn't really just bump in my car and just sing.
It's too zesty.
It's too zesty. I feel like I need to be in a club or on a yacht to fully enjoy it and be like, oh yeah, this slaps. But like just sitting by myself.
And we live in Central Florida.
Like I'll
we don't have any yachts.
I have to be in Ibiza to listen to that and feel like I'm like really enjoying it. You know what I mean?
It's like when I heard that, I was like, I can't believe Drake had me stay up until midnight to listen to this. I could have been sleeping and waited till the morning and been okay.
Yeah.
I tend to do that.
Try to switch it up, I guess.
Yeah.
I mean, favorite, but
they were killing him on Twitter.
Yeah. All the memes and jokes.
Yeah, they said I saw this one was my favorite one ever because I was like, they're so mean, but they said like Drake showed that he showed the white woman that he truly was all this time.
Oh my god!
And I thought that was so funny. I was like, wow.
He's probably just trying to appeal to like everybody, but in my opinion, he
already did
does.
that. Yeah,
yeah, he already does.
He's
maybe he just
he's
really just wanted
Jamaican.
to try something different. He's Jamaican, Canadian, Trinidadian,
Dominican,
New York.
Yeah. Yeah, like
he's everything.
Yeah, he
From
has
Texas,
like
Atlanta.
he literally has songs with like Romeo Santos, like
yeah,
a whole
Bad
Dominican Bad Bunny. Like he's Puerto Rican everyone he wants to be. Like
yeah,
it's like
Middle Eastern.
Yeah, yes, exactly. He's definitely Middle Eastern.
He's everything.
He's literally everything. And it's like you already did that. You didn't need to. And white people already love you. It's like white people already love you because you're like technically one of them.
Oh my gosh.
He's 50% white.
Yeah.
You know, you look at his mom, you look at his child. His child looks like Ice Spice. And
oh my god, he does.
You know, like
I love her though. I like her too.
You like Ice Spice?
I love all female rappers. Like this whole female rapper
beef
movement. No, like the whole like they've been really getting hot these last few years. And I will say that is definitely Cardi B's influence.
Yeah.
Definitely, because before Cardi B, when you thought of female rap, you didn't think of a bunch of women. You just thought Nicki Minaj. It was just straight Nicki Minaj.
Because
Nicki Minaj ran the game.
She won best hip hop artist like 5 years in a row.
I think it was 8.
Because she had no competition.
No competition when it came to Nicki Minaj. Like
Remy was in jail. It's like
Nicki Minaj was running the game. That's why I say she's the best. She's because no other female rapper has ever done
Little
that.
Kim was ruining her face. It's like
no other female rapper can run the game for 10 years straight with no competition. And then obviously Cardi B got hot. She got big. And I feel like shout out to her, because even when she did that, I feel like a lot more people started looking at other female rappers like, oh, so what's Doja Cat doing? So what's City Girls doing? So what's Rico Nasty and Tierra Whack, a bunch of few. And I feel like that kind of broke through. And I don't know why we never discovered them before during Nicki's era, because it's not like we couldn't. You know what I mean? But definitely after Cardi B, a lot more female rappers started getting big too.
And a lot of them started sounding more like Cardi B.
That is another thing too. A lot of them have that influence.
I feel like the only one that's like a fusion of them both is like
Megan Thee Stallion. Yeah. Oh yeah, of course.
She's like a fusion of Cardi and Nicki.
I feel like Megan Thee Stallion's flow is like really her own. I feel like I don't really
as far
hear
as like content wise.
Oh, maybe.
Because like, see, you could tell the difference of uptown and downtown with Cardi and Nicki. You see how Cardi sounds and how like Nicki sounds. Like,
yeah,
that's how you could tell like the different cities. And I feel like Cardi is more like raw, like she's more hood ratish.
Okay.
And Nicki's like has hood rat tendencies.
Yes.
But she's not a hood rat.
No.
Cardi's a hood rat. And so
they're very different.
And I feel like Meg is like the combination of both.
Okay. I love Megan Thee Stallion. I saw her in concert too, like twice. Oh. She's a great performer as well.
Do you like Tory Lanez?
No.
Okay.
Let's be for real.
I'm just asking.
Girl, be for real. No, like, I mean, honestly, when all that beef happened, I'm not gonna, in my opinion, I'm gonna believe Megan Thee Stallion. I like her. And if a guy shot her in the foot, I don't know why we're still like, why are we still supporting this man? I don't know. I don't know what really happened. Though. I don't know what allegedly. I don't know what really happened, of course.
Allegedly, don't sue me.
I don't know what really happened, and I'm not even in their world. They're not my friends. You know what I mean? It doesn't really matter what I think, but I never really was a Tory Lanez fan to begin with, so it didn't really matter.
You know, like that song, was it Love by him? Everyone for
yeah. Like if his stuff plays, I'm not like sitting there like like I'm not gonna listen, but I'm not going out of my way to be a Tory Lanez fan, just like I wasn't before the drama. So it doesn't really matter to me, honestly. But Team Meg for sure.
Are you okay with Nicki and Meg not being friends anymore?
Yeah, I don't really care. I feel like they not my friends. Why do I care if they're friends?
Oh no, I mean just like there's because you know there's barbs that like.
Or are really upset about it?
No, like they're so Nicki, like pro Nicki.
That they'll hate Megan.
That they'll hate.
No,
Meg
that's never me.
Because
like,
Nicki,
because those people, Nicki Minaj, as big as a fan I am of her, she doesn't affect my personal life.
Gotcha.
So regardless of what she has going on, that will never anger me to that point. I'm not that much of a stan to where like things like that really anger me. No, I just enjoy the music and enjoy the people. I still love Megan Thee Stallion. I still love Nicki. I still like Cardi. Like I like all of them. I just definitely think Nicki Minaj is the blueprint.
Upper echelon.
She's the blueprint.
Yeah.
She's the pink prince. She's what all the girls want to be. You know what I mean? And not even in a bad way. It's just like, I feel like if I was a female rapper right now, I would be looking up to Nicki.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I mean, I feel like there's a lot of people coming for their own.
Yeah.
I mean, and they're making it known. And they're making it known.
That's the goal. If you any business you go into, if I go into WWE, you should be looking at Braun Breaker and be like, that's who I'm going to beat. You know what I mean? You always want to.
Oh, I feel like that every day.
You always want to. You always want to look at the top dog and be like, I want to be that person.
Yeah.
You know, so as they should.
Yeah.
Let's see if it'll happen.
No, yeah, no. I mean, I just see there's a lot of people like throwing like Lotto.
I love Lotto.
Like in her video, she like stepped on a Barbie house, and they were like, "Ooh, that's like a pretty direct."
Really?
Jab
She loves Nicki Minaj though.
Nicki don't love her no more.
No more?
Yes.
After that?
Nicki, I don't know what happened, but like I went on Twitter one day and I was like, I saw Nicki trending. I'm like, why is Nicki trending? And I saw she had like
always.
She had like 40 tweets like that day.
Oh, crap.
Like she went on a Twitter tweeting spree.
I don't know what's going on. Last time I saw Lotto on like an interview talking about Nicki, was like saying like she loves the queen, she loves Nicki Minaj, and I think Nicki tweeted like, "Baby Lotto, I love you," blah 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 blah. So
yeah, no, this
that was the last
like,
thing I heard of them though.
This is like recent, like like Lotto had a video that she stepped on like a Barbie house.
Oh, I haven't seen it then.
And it was like, and then Nicki was like, yeah, people throwing jabs at me through videos and blah blah blah, and I'm like,
oh, I don't know then.
Yeah,
that's weird because now JT and the City Girls are having beef with Cardi.
Yeah,
I just think that's so.
That'd be a great like match.
We're trying to make it a WWE match.
Yeah, no, they should. They should have Cardi and her sister versus the City Girls.
But what's crazy about that is when Cardi B was all coming out hot, crazy, City Girls was on Cardi team. Yeah. When it was Cardi versus Nicki, they was all on Cardi's team.
Yeah.
Now
JC got a whole diss song against Nicki.
Yeah, and then Nicki Minaj had that was at the time where I felt like everybody had a hate train against Nicki Minaj. Everybody wanted to talk crap about Nicki Minaj.
What was that album she had?
Queen.
Yeah, that was
everybody. She announced she was retiring. Everyone was like, "Oh, good," like just disrespecting her. And then I feel like a couple years later, once Cardi just stopped kind of like being as big as she was, everybody was on Twitter like, Nicki Minaj, greatest female rapper all time, pulling up old stuff, pulling up new stuff, pulling up. And I'm like, oh, where did all this love come from? Like, I always had it. So, you know what I mean? I don't switch up. So, and then now City Girls on Twitter, like, Nicki Minaj, follow me back, blah, blah. And I'm like, okay. Like, if y'all was really fans, y'all could have been fans. I just feel like when you go into the industry, maybe they felt as if like they were already working with Cardi and then she had that beef. They had to be like, oh, I'm on Cardi's side. But in reality, they were Nicki Minaj fans. Like, who wasn't? If you were trying to be an upcoming female rapper in that time period where she was running it, like, of course, that's a girl you're going to look up to.
I mean, there was Bo said there was no competition.
There was no competition.
I mean, there was people out there. They just weren't getting recognition.
They weren't mainstream like she was.
No Name was one of those people out. Tink was there at that around that time, and she wasn't getting the love that Nicki was. They never got close. Never
got close to her. Iggy Azalea was probably the closest person that could get mainstream. And she still didn't win. You know what I mean? But she was probably the closest at the time female rapper because she had like a #1 at the time rapping, but that was it. That only lasted like less than
one song.
Yeah.
It lasted one song.
That's what I'm saying.
It lasted one song and a Fast and Furious appearance, and that was it. She was in a Fast and Furious movie and just like, I'm out of here. Yeah. I'm gonna just have this baby with Playboy Cardi.
Oh my gosh. So now City Girls are Team Nicki. So I mean, I don't hate it because I love the City Girls. They're definitely one of my favorite female rappers.
Do you watch what's her name? Young Miami's podcast?
Carisha Please?
Yes.
Yes, I want to go on it.
Oh my.
I want to go on it so bad. Like maybe she'll let a fan come on one day and I can go on it because I feel like that would be so much fun to talk to her. Sweetie too. Definitely the female rap team over here.
No, I'm not mad at it. Like you said, the women ran the two biggest songs of the summer were by women.
It
was
crazy.
This Ice Spice song and what's the other one? Glorilla.
FNF.
Those are the two biggest songs of the summer.
It was crazy.
We went outside. The men went outside. We didn't have a single anthem.
Y'all didn't have nothing.
We had no anthem for the summer. Drake put out a BS album. That was our only hope. Our only hope was Drake.
No, the girls been eating y'all up lately. We have all these little phrases now. Like we have a bunch of stuff.
We had YOLO. We had YOLO.
Like 10 years ago.
Yeah, that was it. It was over. That was our last acronym. The last acronym
that was
we
the last
had.
thing y'all had. Girls are killing it this year.
They killed us. Y'all killed us this year. Like, I caught myself at work too.
Really?
Yeah, like that whole Shiggy skit was me for real. Wait, I was at work and I'm like, you thought I was feeling you? And I was like, wait, whoa.
Wait, what am I saying?
Hold on.
You're like that video of Joe Budden. You seen it?
No.
Where he was singing it?
I didn't see that.
He was like on a podcast and he was like singing the little chorus and everyone just looked at him like.
Yeah. I called myself at work though.
Yeah.
I was on my desk. I'm typing. I'm like, you thought
That
I was feeling you? And I was like, I had to stop typing. I was like, who are you,
You have
bro?
to stop yourself.
Yeah. I was like, bro, are you about to have a hot girl summer? What's good with you,
Oh my gosh,
bro?
the influence is crazy.
No, yeah, y'all ran the summer.
We did.
I heard Glorilla and Lotto, that fantasy song. That song was big.
Oh, Big Energy?
Yeah.
She did that remix with Mariah Carey.
She has a remix with Mariah Carey.
Yeah, because the Big Energy sampled
It's Mariah Carey, yeah, fantasy.
So yeah, and then she got Mariah Carey on the remix.
I did not know that Mariah Carey was on the remix.
Yep. That's a big deal.
That is
you
a
can't get
huge
Mariah
deal.
Carey out. Like
She only comes out during Christmas. Yeah.
Exactly. Like you got Mariah Carey out other than Christmas. That's crazy.
Yeah. Like if this was December, I'm like, oh, it's about that time.
Yeah.
Or like November.
Same with Megan Thee Stallion. When she got Beyonce on Savage, I was like, wow. I was like, I love it.
I feel like that was like Houston. That was just like a Houston thing.
Yeah. But it's crazy. Like who wouldn't kill for a Beyonce feature right now?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
So I'll ask you like a this or that type thing.
This or that?
Yeah.
All right,
you
cool.
tell me who you prefer.
Okay.
And don't slander her. This is her opinion. This is her opinion.
And if I pick someone else over the other, that doesn't mean I hate the other.
Yeah.
We'll get into that later.
No, but there's people like if I ask you Triple H or Shawn Michaels, and then you say Shawn Michaels or you say Triple H.
Yeah, they'll call me like an idiot or
They're
crazy.
Oh, how dare she pick?
Right. Yeah.
Just your opinion.
All in good fun.
Yes.
Like, let's remember.
Yes, exactly.
All right.
So, Cardi or Meg?
Megan.
Okay. See, all the girls from the Bronx ready to type.
Right.
Oh
wait, are we mixing wrestlers in here too?
Yeah.
Okay, bet.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, but again, if you're Dominican or from the Bronx or a hood rap, please do not message her because she picked Meg over Cardi. All right. Undertaker. I shouldn't even put Undertaker. You're gonna pick him over everybody.
Who are you gonna say?
Undertaker or Stone Cold?
Undertaker.
Yeah. See, I don't think it mattered.
Yeah.
I don't think it mattered.
No
I could have put Undertaker against
anyone.
Anybody. Yeah.
Anyone.
John Cena or Randy Orton?
Randy Orton.
Yes. Yes. Get him out of here. Braun Breaker or Trick Williams?
Trick Williams for sure.
I just wanted to see Braun Breaker lose. I just wanted to see Braun Breaker lose. I just wanted to get him out of here. All right. Oh, I'll go Kendrick or J. Cole.
I'm gonna say Kendrick.
That hurt.
I'm gonna have to go with Kendrick. That was hard though. It was really hard.
Oh, that one stung.
Yeah.
Okay. Big Sean or Wale?
Probably Big Sean.
Okay. Trish or Lita?
Lita.
Damn. Beth Phoenix or Bianca Belair?
Bianca Belair.
Okay. Tori Wilson or Kelly Kelly?
Kelly. More iconic to me. I just remembered her a little more.
Okay. Oh, Sasha or Naomi?
Oh, you're evil. You're so evil.
I was like,
I'm gonna have to say Naomi.
it's okay.
Yeah.
Sorry, Sasha. You out of here again. Becky or Bailey?
Becky Lynch.
Okay.
But Bailey's super cool. I met her too. At the extended, I was able to meet her. She was really nice.
Oh, that's when she was coming back from her injury.
Yeah,
right?
she was actually like doing physical therapy, I think, when I met her.
Okay. You know what? I'm just Edge or Undertaker?
Undertaker.
Oh, okay. So I think you say you like Edge too. So you like Edge too. All right. Rey Mysterio or Eddie Guerrero?
Y'all gonna hate me, but Rey Mysterio.
I don't think there's a bad answer.
Okay,
on that one.
but I just personally, I just feel like, you know, a lot of respect is to Eddie Guerrero, of course. So.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna say Rey Mysterio.
Okay.
619.
Yeah. I mean, who doesn't like Rey Mysterio?
Rey Mysterio,
yeah,
exactly.
Like he's probably like one of the most likable people ever.
Exactly.
Finn Balor or AJ Styles?
AJ Styles.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Rhea or Raquel?
Rhea Ripley.
Okay. Zelina Vega.
Okay.
I love Zelina Vega. Bias. Very biased about Zelina Vega.
Okay.
Zelina Vega. Oh, I should have put her against Alexa Bliss. That would have been cool. Because they're both like smaller.
Yeah.
Zelina Vega or just happened on SmackDown yesterday. So Zelina Vega or B Fab?
Zelina Vega.
I did that for you, Tim. That's her brother.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's why I'm biased. She's from Queens too.
Oh, shout out to her.
Yeah. T-Pain.
Okay.
Or Akon.
T-Pain.
Okay.
Sure.
The influencer of the auto-tune.
Yes. Very iconic.
Snoop or Biggie? I mean, that's Snoop. I meant Pac. Tupac or Biggie?
Okay, so I was literally like not born.
Yeah.
But let's talk about this.
I mean, I'm sure you know songs by both of them.
Of course.
Yeah.
But I'm not the best educated on them.
Mm.
But I'm gonna say Biggie because New York. My dad's in New York.
Okay.
That's what I would mainly be hearing. If that makes sense over Tupac. So
Nelly or Ludacris?
Nelly.
You said that way too quickly.
Because
You didn't even think about it.
Because Nelly was like my childhood crush when I was little.
Oh, okay.
Like I love Nelly.
I was like, that was way quicker than all of them. You said Nelly faster than you said Undertaker.
I love
You said that like you like ripping the Band-Aid off.
Nelly.
No?
I saw your little pun.
Yes.
I get it.
I was like, you said Nelly. I was like, oh, all right.
Nelly
all right.
sure.
Okay. 50 Cent.
Okay.
Or Ja Rule.
50 Cent.
DMX or Busta Rhymes.
DMX.
Okay. I gotta up the ante with some of these.
Okay.
When you're picking one over the other,
Okay.
you're getting rid of the other one completely, like out of existence.
Okay. I'm ready.
Triple H or Shawn?
Triple H.
You're getting rid of Triple H or you're keeping Triple H?
I'm keeping Triple H.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. I feel that.
That was so. I do not like having to answer that. I did not like having to answer that, but I definitely I just have to think back when I was little. Like I feel like Triple H was more present to me
Gotcha.
when I was little than Shawn Michaels. But Shawn Michaels was a big deal, especially his match with the Undertaker.
Yeah.
WrestleMania. I think it was 2008.
Yeah.
Crazy, but definitely Triple H. I think I was more of a fan of back then, so I have to pick him now.
Okay.
Whew.
Another one. It's gonna be Jeff Hardy. you already didn't look happy. You already didn't look happy. Jeff Hardy or Kofi Kingston?
Jeff Hardy. Picking.
Keeping.
Sorry, Kofi.
Oh,
but Jeff
poor
Hardy.
Kofi.
I know.
He'd be minding his business.
He do.
Dreams and Nightmares or Freestyle?
Dreams and Nightmares.
Okay, I feel that.
I love Freestyle, but like Dreams and Nightmares is just too.
Yeah.
It's like, and with Dreams and Nightmares, the flow switches so many times. In my opinion, like you have like
it's that beginning
that
piano
first little part, slow part,
Yeah.
then you have the lead up, and then you have the going crazy, and then you have the going way more crazy at the end. So it's like it's just so much more emotion and like fun with all your friends. And freestyle's fun, but it's like, you know what I mean.
It's the same flow.
It's the same flow.
Yeah.
Still fun, but Dreams and Nightmares just
It's like a roller coaster.
Roller coaster of emotions.
Yeah, because it's literally a roller coaster. Because like, you know, you go up the roller coaster and it's like a slow,
exactly,
and then just
going
like,
crazy.
Yes,
yeah,
I feel that.
So I'm gonna choose Dreams and Nightmares every time.
Freestyle or March Madness?
Freestyle.
Okay.
Anyone can make a song like March Madness, I feel like.
Mary J. Blige or Alicia Keys?
Like the other one has to go away.
Yeah.
I'm choosing Mary J. Blige.
Okay.
I love Alicia Keys though. Oh, that was good. But Mary J. Blige for sure. I'll keep
I
her.
love Alicia Keys.
Me too. When I was little, I used to love her. I love like Karma, that one song.
Mm-hmm.
I love that song. Yeah.
Yes.
Such an underrated song, I feel like. Not many people play that, but I love that song. You Don't Know My Name.
Unthinkable.
The one with Drake.
I like the remix with Drake better.
Yeah, it was good.
Well, I thank you so much for coming on to the show.
Oh my gosh. Thank you so much for having me. This was so much fun. This is like my first podcast and hopefully not my last.
No, for sure. I hope it's not gonna be.
I hope not, because I love talking. So this is
Well, I thank you again so much for coming.
Of course.
Just give me your socials, tell them where to follow you at, tell them where they can see you,
definitely
where your WD page, your Instagram page is gonna be.
Not created yet, but my Instagram is Jazlyn.Anastasia, and follow me on TikTok as well, Jazlyn Anastasia, no dot in the middle, and that's about it.
And then her future Instagram.
My future Instagram, The Real Diamond WWE.
Oh,
but we'll just wait until
The Real Diamond WWE.
We'll just wait until that happens.
It's coming soon in 2023.
Coming soon
in 2023. Watch. Well, thank you guys. I want to thank Orlando Podcast Studio again. You guys are the truth, for real. You guys are the truth. I didn't know the number. I still don't know the number, but I think it's like the 8th or 9th episode that I did here. I love this place. So make sure y'all book your sessions with Orlando Podcast Studio. Make sure you hit on my boy Fuego. I'll have everything right here, wherever this bar is gonna be. You can follow me on Instagram. They call me Pun. Twitter, they call me Pun94. WTRG Podcast or WTRG Pod on Instagram and Twitter. YouTube. Thank you guys. Odyssey Jones episode 5K. Thank you so much. Episode with Dens. Oh, we're almost at 2K. Thank you guys. Thank you so much. Every single view. Appreciate every single one of you. Even if it's the same person. Thank you guys. Off the rope. Thank you, Puck. Make sure y'all go to Instagram at Off the Rope, at Pucks Out Here. Make sure y'all copy our merch. We're Off the Rope. I have to show you Off the Rope.
Yeah.
Very, very cool shirts. Very rap and wrestling shirts. Mm-hmm. Some very cool ones.
Really?
And I also thought about somebody that I could have put against Future, but I guess we'll say that for like a part 2.
Yeah.
But I thought about somebody that could match his energy.
Okay.
And yes, thank you guys again for watching. Thank you for your support. Like, share, subscribe. Make sure you go follow Jazz, because she's about to be outside. She's about to be outside. Y'all don't even know. Just letting y'all know. Y'all don't even know. She's about to be outside.
Just know. Trust the process.
Absolutely. And I feel even more connected now that I know that her dad's from New York. So I'm double rooting for her and our truths to stay maintained. So man, yeah, again, thank you guys, and man, tune in next episode. Appreciate you.
Like 4 chains, only do private, baby, don't do planes. When I hop in the coupe, feel like Bruce Wayne. When I'm on the dark web, what's the domain? When I'm on the dark web, need a new name. But I go hit the jeweler for new chain. Might just go hit my bitch for some new brain. But you with bosses, you too plain. Brand new Rolls Royces take up 2 lanes. When I walk in the function, say no names. When I pull up with bosses, are no lanes. You niggas thinking that's easy money. I told them nigga come get it from me. Got the trap jumping like it's a bunny. I keep 2 pencils, that's always on me. We can catch him, so we killed his homie. I'm getting cheddar, that real baloney. These niggas faking, they hella phony.